paperwork isn't done. But we have lots of plans for Nuvo, for Fuse, and what we're gonna do. It's gonna be an exciting time.
Did Puff call you and say congratulations? Or did he call you say, bitch?
He did email me and say congratulations. Yes, he did. Yes.
All right,
and I know he, was in the bidding. I didn't know he was in the bidding until very close to the end. I had no idea that they were doing that. And I was kind of like, why is he doing that? Like, I was like, all of a sudden, it was just like, now he's just my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want my friend doing that. But at the end of the day, we got it, and I was very excited.
Reportedly, Diddy has confessed in court to videos of him with Jay-Z and Jennifer Lopez at Diddy parties. Recently, disturbing allegations against Diddy have surfaced, involving infamous wild parties. These events allegedly included forced and coerced physical activities, with high-profile celebrities like Jennifer Lopez and Jay-Z being named in the association.
Simple fact that all Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy Oscar winner for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot. For all we know, that bullet came from the gun that was in her hand. And not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman. Not once has she donated to her family or for her medical bills that she's still paying. Say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J-Lo has said nothing. I'm outside. Yeah, you outside. Another like person. Us.
Singer Jaguar Wright has been vocal about her accusations against several high-profile figures in the music industry, including Jennifer Lopez, Diddy, and Jay-Z.
Jennifer Lopez, when she's finally held accountable for the part she played in the harm that was put on Natanya Rubin's life.
Do you think they'll bring up charges on Jennifer Lopez?
They better. She committed perjury. And the attorney that was representing the defense side of that suborned perjury. Last time I checked, there's no statute of limitation on perjury. We can start there. Let's bring Jenny to the cell block. She's been to every other block.
Sometimes they'll open up a case to bring light on other cases. Do you feel the Shine, the club night with him and Jennifer Lopez will come back to light?
Oh, absolutely, it has to.
Wright alleges that Jennifer Lopez was deeply involved with Diddy during his controversial years, hinting that she may have been more complicit in some of Diddy's alleged activities than previously known. Jennifer Lopez's relationship with Diddy in the late 1990s put her in the midst of several legal issues.
They're always dressed to impress. MTV couldn't get enough of them. Remember TRL? Anywhere they went, paparazzi followed. This was a different time. Everyone wanted to know what they were going to wear. Puffy's white party, Loved Up, and everyone was like, OMG, they're so cute. Then December 1999, they go to a party in New York. There are pew-pews involved. They both get arrested. Later, J-Lo was off the hook. I vividly remember people were like, goodness gracious, poor J-Lo, she's with a bad boy, they should break up. But they didn't. They went to the Grammys together. She wore this Versace gown. Everyone lost their minds. They coordinated wearing matching white outfits at the MTV Video Music Awards. Then it came all crashing down. Valentine's Day 2001, they announced they broke up. 7 months later, she married Chris Judd. And then they divorced after 9 months. Diddy and Kim Porter reconciled. Although maybe they were seeing each other in between, and who knows who else he was seeing.
One of the most notable was the 1999 nightclub shooting involving Diddy, in which Lopez was reportedly present. While Diddy faced charges and legal trouble, Lopez distanced herself and was not implicated. Critics like Jaguar Wright, however, suggest that Lopez's proximity to Diddy during these tumultuous times might have shielded her from facing deeper investigations.
Definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together. an interview.
Yeah, I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Now,
Will Diddy start snitching?
prove it up. Yeah,
he better. He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened to Corey. Diddy, I know that. You and Jay-Z down in Vegas at Tao with Claudia. Why don't you just talk about Kathy? That might help. That might help a lot.
I would say, if those who don't know who Kathy is.
Kathy Coriana White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby while he was married to Beyonce. Was it an aneurysm, Diddy? Or are you the one who paid the same coroner that you... Oh, Diddy, you should talk.
Do you feel the federal government will probably speak to Jay-Z in regards?
They already have.
Oh.
They talked to him before he made that Super Bowl announcement. Isn't that interesting? He was questioned by the feds before he made the Super Bowl announcement. Blink twice. Oh, this about to get fun for me.
Yeah. Let me ask.
There's nothing like, have you ever seen what happens to a rat when it's trapped in a heated environment?
Oh, it'll eat through anything.
Claw eat its way through anything. So I want y'all to imagine this. I got Jay-Z on his back with his stomach exposed. Diddy is the rat that I'm using. And I'm gonna take a metal trash can and put it right on Jay-Z's stomach with Diddy right in there. And I'm gonna heat that bitch up and see what he eat through. Fuck you, Sean. Both of y'all. I got you, bitch. I told you.
As the U.S. attorney came on and spoke on the indictment, next to him you see 6 U.S. AUSAs, his assistant attorneys. I believe 1 pregnant, 1 a little older, but all white women. What are your thoughts on that when you see 6 women assisting the U.S. attorney?
A small choruses of Nancy Graces?
Basically.
I think it's fabulous.
Yeah.
Recently, Lopez made a statement distancing herself from Diddy amid his ongoing legal troubles, stressing that she does not want to be associated with him any longer. Given her past involvement with Diddy, some are questioning whether Lopez is attempting to protect her public image by disassociating from her ex-boyfriend, especially as Diddy faces mounting allegations of physical misconduct, trafficking, and other serious charges. Jennifer Lopez's relationships have often been in the media spotlight, including her past with Ben Affleck. Decades ago, there were rumors of Lopez and Affleck being entangled in personal scandals, though nothing concrete ever emerged to tarnish their reputations significantly.
It's been rumored that they are not doing well, separating. He was photographed without his wedding band on, but then they've been seen together ever since. It wouldn't be surprising to me
if they got divorced.
Yeah, if they just like weren't doing well. And she liked something on Instagram that was like very weird. It was like a
carousel.
Yes, of what you need in a relationship or something like that.
Okay, well, that's a tall tale sign.
Yeah, no,
like
a random Instagram account.
She's saving it for later.
Yeah. She's like, you got to read this.
Yeah, and it was like your partner doesn't like spend time with you. Like it was all stuff like that, and she liked it. And I was like, J-Lo, what are you doing?
Maybe she needs to go back to her bodega and get to her roots and calm down.
Diddy and Jay-Z have had a long-standing friendship, which has often brought them together at high-profile events and parties.
Who was he hanging out with the most in the last few years?
They were doing photo shoots together and everything.
Diddy, right?
Brunch. Yeah.
Okay, so birds of a feather flock together, right?
Wow.
So he not far behind. And if Jay-Z was hanging out with Puff like this, and you saying Puff was this, what type of Jay-Z to be hanging out with that?
It was called Black Excellence, man. I remember that. It was called the Black Excellence.
The Black Excellence crew is a code word for, allegedly code word for the secret niggas and women in the industry that's rich. That's the Black Excellence mean to me. You know what I mean? Because the niggas, they more Black Excellent than me. I'm Black Excellence. I stand on integrity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selling my soul. I ain't gonna do shit that I'm not, that's gonna make me feel less than when I look in the mirror years later. Them niggas ain't Black Excellence. Them niggas is frauds. They hiding behind their money. They hiding behind these images. They hiding behind lies. You know what I'm saying? This is why people like me feel like, oh, we finally get a breath of fresh air. Because all these niggas is a bunch of liars. Ain't nobody want to tell the truth because they want to be in the fucking circle of these sucker ass, lying ass niggas. Nigga, that ain't your jewelry. That jewelry ain't even real. That ain't your car. That ain't your house. But to everybody, you see the music video, you think hey, all that shit is theirs until the nigga yell cut.
Perception.
You know what I'm saying? So, like with Puff, those ain't your friends. Where they at? Right? Where they at? Though you thought those was your friends? All these niggas in the party, y'all mad at the Diddy party. Niggas is popping bottles, they taking pictures with Puff, all that. As soon as the nigga stepped in shit, what happened? Everybody ran.
Grooming, I think that's something too, man, that's often overlooked. People, they don't talk about Clive Davis's impact on Puff. People, they don't talk about what he's potentially seen around Clive, Andre Harrell. We talk about Russell Simmons. Do you think that Puff being around certain people during those growing, maturing years impacted who Puff was on the negative side that we see today?
It's just the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told a story, everybody always referred to this interview that I did on Doggy Diamonds with me with the plum suit on, the purple suit.
Yeah. That was legendary.
You know, I told that whole, I feel the whole origin of this started. Hip hop, it started with Africa Bambaataa for the Bronx. You got Russell for Queens. You got Andre for Uptown, Mount Vernon, the Bronx, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And you had Fly Ty in Brooklyn, right, with the Cold Chillin'. But then you know, Russell and Rick Rubin was Manhattan also because they went to NYU. You know, so when you look at all those people, and you look at all the rumored sexuality of all those people, the only one that wasn't rumored to be homosexual secretly was who? Fly Ty, right? And for Cold Chillin', where's he at today?
Over the years, their relationship has been scrutinized, especially with allegations of their involvement in illicit activities, including drug-fueled parties like the infamous parties.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than
this nigga gonna get me indicted.
2016.
Oh, I bring this nigga here.
Been elevated. As you can tell, there's no expense being spared.
Oh. Rapper 50 Cent has been a longtime critic of both Diddy and Jay-Z, often making jabs at them on social media.
50 Cent is saying Jay-Z is going to be exposed next after Diddy. So Jay-Z had a close relationship with Diddy throughout his career, and 50 Cent pointed out that Jay seems to be missing after all the raids rained down on Diddy. Jay-Z was allegedly named on Epstein's client list. Epstein is a prolific child predator who would serve up underage girls to the elites. Epstein would fly out his clients and the girls to a private remote island in the Caribbean where they could get away with it and the girls couldn't escape because they were surrounded by sharks. It's been rumored Jay-Z had his own private island where the same stuff went down with Diddy, and we haven't seen the footage until now. And the similarities to Epstein are startling. It's in a remote part of the Caribbean and it has a landing strip. After Diddy's private jet landed in the Caribbean, it suspiciously went off the radar. So users are suspecting Jay's private island is where Diddy disappeared to, or at least hiding evidence. And they are also suspecting that this is where the hip-hop Predator ring occurred.
Jaguar Wright has been outspoken about the behavior of Diddy, Jay-Z, and others for years. She predicted that the music industry would eventually face a reckoning over the exploitation of artists and behind-the-scenes wrongdoings. Some people argue that Jay-Z has sold his soul. In the Hollywood industry, these satanic things are common. So, 50 Cent made remarks suggesting that Jay-Z is a painter.
I wasn't in the ad because of Jay-Z and them was putting it together.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL had some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like I don't. What is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I with M, because like with Nori was, he had communication. He said, yeah, that's why I talked to the big homie. He was saying to Jay, he was telling me, you know, the white boy wouldn't do the truth without 50.
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And I told him to come pull up on me. And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, well, who's the white guy? I'm big in this Jimmy Iovine. He said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
But that's his guy.
It has been suggested that Diddy's former stylist holds key information about his private life and the parties. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.